Hello again. I'm very glad to being here and presenting my studio and myself, and it's a big responsibility for me. So I'm one of the co-founder of Ceramic Studio 1300. Already 5 years ago, me and my friend, my colleague, she's also a ceramicist, Anastasia Gomelauri, we made our studio. So the first time our idea was just like we wanted to have after the so I will say a little bit of myself, my education and how I came so far. I graduated bachelor degree in 2008, Tbilisi State Academy of Arts Design faculty, and then I made 1 year of master degree. Then I quit because it's I think it's not so. It's better to ceramic. It's an amazing field. You should just work on it and So anyway, and after that I was like running to my teachers and like begging them, "Oh, can I have a little table? Like I can like work here quietly, and can you like may I have the oven to find my stuff and." Blah, blah, blah. And me and Tasok came with ideas. So we really need the studio to work on our work. And at that time, mostly my work was sculpture, art objects, and installations. But after that, me and Tasso, we made the studio, and it needs a lot of equipment, as a kiln and pottery wheel as well, and so many the expensive equipments. So we take a loan. Then we decided to make dishes and some functional stuff for interior and exterior to sell it easily, to like somehow to keep the studio. I don't know if I should this like a business, if I should to talk about this like I don't know. Everybody's asking me what is my business strategy, but I don't have we don't have it. We don't know it. We only know how to work on a clay. That's all. And it happens when you're working a lot. So anyway, and then we started to making dishes and organizing the small events and exhibitions. At that time, our studio was at Tasso's home, and so after that, we kind of become everybody was interested of our work, and like we found lots of customers, and then we really needed to grow up and like really think about it like seriously, not just like playing as we done it, if we can say that it's playing. And so I will tell about our direction nowadays. Our studio direction is like now we have a business success in financial success nowadays, but we could not stop now because we also hired now in our studio working 10 people, and 8 is a woman. So we need to go on. We need to keep this level and like grow up. And one of the main things beside that we are creating these dishes and everything, we always wanted to have some open space, which we have now, and we are very open for everyone. Even our showroom and studio is divided on open shelves. Every visitor can see how we are working and ask us the questions and get the right answers. And like we really like to communicate with the customers and the people who are coming. And and also the main things what we are doing and what about I want to talk is our workshops and our like small educational system, if I can call it system, because I think it's very necessarily the traditional teaching or so it's only one way to learn ceramic now. It's a Tbilisi State Academy of Art, and I think they need the renovations, and they are trying, but there's no other place where you can just, like, if you're just interested of ceramic, to go and have a small education or whatever. And so we made the classes, workshops, and for people who is interested in ceramic. But now we are really trying to and planning, and we are working on this to make more like professional educational system or whatever. And also I want to mention that we are making we are not working only in Tbilisi, we're also working in the regions, as it's Kakheti mostly. We also providing the workshops in Kutaisi, in Skaltubo, and 2 years that we make our small studio in mountain region, Tusheti. And last year we built the biggest, very big oven, wooden oven there, and we are providing the small festival, ceramic festival there, and also the residency program and workshops also, as well. And also in Tbilisi we are very to keep this balance between, because we are a small enterprise and we also like struggling to not become like fully like some factory. We are trying to like keep this balance, and of course our attitude of our work is like very, we are very artistic, and but also we are working and collaborating with the Georgian artists, and we made a project, contemporary artists in different media, and so we are offering our space, our knowledge, our help and support if they want to make their own project, or if we want to, or sometimes we have the collaborative projects. I would like to say a little bit about the future plans, and my wish. First, my wish is to, in Georgia, someday having the manufacturer which gonna produce the Georgian materials, because I'm very shameful that in Georgia we're living in lots of minerals and materials, and we are bought the clay from other countries, and which is a shame. And of course we are using the Georgian clay too, but it's very difficult because we don't have a manufacturers, and it's very raw, and yes, and it's not easy to working on it. And we also like trying to keep the contacts in different regions with her, and there is some ceramic oldest hubs and some masters, and they also struggling with the same problems because they don't have the right equipments, and they can only produce very low quality work. This is my one of the biggest wish, and if somebody in government or wherever will be, like, I will help him. I don't need a salary, nothing. I will just help. I will grab the clay by my own. So I already said that we also want to make like more professional educational classes in our studio, and now we are working with our friend who is a curator about the ceramic residency program, which I very hope so. We're going to start in May. And we also wanted to, and working on it, to make the small gallery, very small, but specific only for ceramic, because this not exist in Georgia, a contemporary ceramic gallery. I think it's more or less what I wanted to say. And I think everybody's asking like how we get this success and how we done this and what is our strategy. As I already said, that it's not the strategy. It's just our passion, our love, our like we are working every day, 24 hours if it needs. And yes, I'm very, very lucky and very grateful that this profession chose me. So, okay, I'm finished. Thank you.